Ladies and gentlemen, in Texas and around the world, it is.
Yo, it's your man's Big Daddy Roughneck. You're tuned into the Gary Brugman Podcast. Prepare to be entertained.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another great episode of this True American Flat Dark Earth podcast. Hold on to something tight. Hold on to the most shit handles because we will definitely be bouncing off some guardrails today. So, let's get to it. There you go. What's happening, brother?
Brugman?
How are you, sir?
Thursday podcast. Here we are.
There we go. Yeah, yep. Just getting it done, brother. Just getting it done. We've been sitting here talking for about a couple of hours trying to figure out what it is we're going to do, and it's been pretty badass. The things have been happening just in the last hour, haven't it?
Oh, news is changing like crazy.
Yeah, and I don't want this to be a news program, but you know what? It is what it is. It's what we got to talk about, you know?
Yeah, current events. Whatever interests you, Mr. Brugman.
Whatever interests me today. So, let's knock off the sponsors real quick so we can pay the bills. All right. As usual, if you're listening, leave us 5 stars and a short review. That way we can move up the ratings ladder and move on up and bring you a better podcast. And leave us a short review, especially if you're on Apple Podcasts. Leave us a short review on Apple Podcasts. That way, man, we can bring you a better podcast.
You're a show off. Show off.
I didn't like that angle because I keep looking up here. So, again, 5 stars, short review, Apple Podcasts. We really appreciate it. It's vanity, but we like vanity here. And as usual, you're at the mercy of whatever interests me today. There's a lot that interests me today. Let's go ahead and thank Maximum Altitude for all your custom truck and off-road needs. Call my brother Joey Max. Maximum Altitude has a state-of-the-art shop and showroom that will floor you. Maximum Altitude's been in business here in San Antonio for 27 years coming January, and Joey's the pioneer of custom trucks here in South Texas. So go to Maximum Altitude on Facebook and Instagram, MaximumAltitude.com, or you can just call my brother Joey direct at 210-655-0184. And don't worry, your wife called. She said it's okay.
And so did your mother.
And so did your freaking mother.
Over there.
Yeah. Dude, have you seen the trucks he's been putting out lately, man? Have you been?
Dude, like, I saw 2 pictures of the same truck.
Right.
And it was completely different.
Yeah. Yep.
Good stuff on there.
Let's talk about O Patrol HQ. O Patrol HQ is a Facebook and Instagram page run by my buddy Gil. It's about life in the old Border Patrol. And if you ever wonder what life in the old Border Patrol was like, tune into his podcast because he's got a bunch of old inspectors and agents from long ago, and it's called the Old Patrol HQ podcast. The websites are full of funny memes, quotes from famous and not so famous PAs, patrol agents, and don't forget to go to oldpatrolhq.bigcartel.com for some of the best Border Patrol merchandise around. He's got cups, hats, t-shirts, all kinds of stuff, and he also has the official Gary Brugman podcast t-shirt. $30 will get you a t-shirt delivered right to your door. Shipping is included in that price. So follow O Patrol HQ on Facebook and Instagram for some history, some laughs, and few shenanigans along the way, because there ain't no patrol like the O Patrol.
Cause there ain't no patrol like the old patrol, baby.
That's right, brother. Honor first, honor always. And of course, we have Hero Soap Company. Oh, wait, fuck that up. There we go.
What'd you get? You got 2 peppermint cools?
Peppermint cool and cedarwood charcoal, baby.
Yeah, good ones. Ones. Nice. Look at that packaging, man.
Look at that.
Nice and neat.
Dude, I almost threw it in the coffee maker.
Yeah, right? It almost looks like a coffee pack.
Yep. Hero Soap Company strives to pay homage to the values that our country was founded on by our forefathers. They are a veteran-owned company, and a portion of the sales is donated back to charities that are focused on helping veterans and first responders. Each bar of soap is made in Phoenix, Arizona, and all of the ingredients for the soaps, for the scrubs, and the merch is all sourced from companies here in the United States. So go to herosoapcompany.com, herosoapcompany.com, or Hero Soap Company on Instagram and Facebook, and check out the scrubs, check out their merchandise, check out the soaps, put it all in your cart, and use promo code HONOR1ST, right there, HONOR1ST. And it'll get you 10% off every order. Not just one, every time it'll get you 10% off. HONOR1ST. It's right there. Check it out. Wash your taint.
Wash your taint.
Wash your damn taints. Wash your asses too.
We recommend to get the Peppermint Cool. If it's in stock, it's a big seller.
It's a big seller right there. Peppermint Cool. Peppermint Coolo.
Coolo, we gotta get that changed. We're still working on that.
Peppermint Coolo, we're working on it. And that's for the mornings. And you said for the evenings, we go for the cedar wood and charcoal, baby.
Oh, the cedar wood and charcoal is like nice and soothing, and yeah, that's a good one, man.
That's right. That's right.
Good soap.
And
Get you some.
And Jameson is not a sponsor of ours, but it is that time. But first, how's that go, TJ? But first, alcohol.
I'll join you. I'll join you a little swig. I got a little Aquafina over here.
Oh yeah, you freaking hard hitter.
You know what I mean, Mo? You know what I mean?
Hold on.
It's jingling, baby. Go ahead, baby. It's jingling, baby. Go ahead, baby.
Merry Christmas.
And salute to your new year.
Cheers, mate. All the people driving down the road listening to this podcast are like, what the hell's going on? What's that jingling? Is it my car? Is it my car?
Noise.
All right. That's it, right? We paid the bills, right?
Yeah. Time for the dedication.
Dedication. I'm going to dedicate this podcast to let me think. I have one written down, but no, you know what? I'm going to dedicate this podcast, and I'm not going to say much about him because he lives a very classified life, if you know what I mean.
Ooh.
So this one goes out to my brother Kilo Bravo, also known as Nicholas Demo, and his beautiful daughter. Brother, thank you for being at my side for almost 23 years. Thanks for backing me up when I need you, needed and need you still. You're always there for me. Thank you for coming to visit my mom. Brother, I love you with all my heart. You know, I'm a phone call away, whatever it is you need. No questions asked. I'm there. All right. God bless you. Be safe. This podcast is for you. Kilo Bravo.
Salute, KB.
Salute. I like the word. Salute. More alcohol.
Salute. What about this one? You ever hear this one when you out? Chendan.
No.
Chendan. 100 years.
100 años. Yep. I know. That's what it sounds like. Dude,
Here's to 100 years.
I follow this girl on Instagram. I don't even know her freaking name, but it's something. She's got legs, tits, and an ass, dude.
Dude, you just killed me. Like, I follow this girl. I don't know her name. It's something I don't really know. I don't care. But she's got an ass.
Dude, she's got legs, tits, and an ass. What else more you need? But
so it's an authentic woman. It's not any binary fucking.
No. Oh yeah, no. But I think she's in Brazil. She was speaking like Portuguese or Latin or something. But I was understanding it because it sounded like Spanish. But it's not. Right. It wasn't Italian. Because I know I know what Italian sounds like, and it was like Portuguese or something. I was like, look at this shit. I know a third language. You know,
is that what they speak in Brazil? Is
Portuguese? Yeah.
Very close to Spanish.
Yep.
We had a lot of Portuguese guys working at the gas stations back in the 90s.
Dude, you know where there's a lot of Portuguese up there where we used to live? In freaking Connecticut.
Really?
Yeah, in Greenwich, in Norwalk, all that shit, dude. A bunch of port.
Really?
Yep, lobstermen.
Okay.
Lobstermen. And we always call them Portuguese.
Portuguese lobstermen in Connecticut.
Yep. Shit ton.
I had no clue.
Shit ton of them, dude. Shit ton of them. But since we're speaking about what things going on back there, you know, your old beloved Governor Andrew Cuomo.
Oh.
Andrew Cuomo, whose dad was a shitty governor as well. There you go. Whose dad was a shitty governor as well. Yep. And during this whole COVID thing, he's gone off the freaking rails, dude. First he would
him and his brother.
Oh yeah. They want to enforce all this shit on people that they don't want to, you know, abide by themselves, right?
Right.
And then he says New York needs 40,000 ventilators. You need 40,000 ventilators. Trump got him like what was it, like 6,000-7,000? 30.
He got him like 30,000 out of the 40.
And he stockpiled them and then he sold them. He didn't.
Warehouse.
He only used about 4,000 of them.
400.
Oh, 400?
400.
And then he housed them. He stockpiled them, and then he freaking sold them. And then he sends all these people with COVID to nursing homes.
True.
I mean, how the fuck does this guy keep getting elected?
How is he not brought up on crimes?
I agree with you 100%. I agree with you.
Delegation of duty.
I agree with you 100%, brother. So, I mean, yeah, and now he's shutting down the city again. We're going to that one.
Again.
Yeah. Again, he's shutting down the city again. And it's just crazy, man. I don't know what the fuck the guy's thinking, you know?
Dude, the city that never sleeps gets shut down daily from 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. No businesses are allowed to be open.
How is that even fucking... What, not even essential businesses?
I don't even think essential businesses. That's why they're doing the overnight hours. Wow.
How are people supposed to work? There's an article here. Hold on.
But that doesn't mean when the sun comes that, you know, mom and pop could open up their business. No, I'm sorry. You know, you can't have the capacity to keep people safe. And it goes right back to the corporations again.
Right.
All the fast food places, Walmart, you know, BJ's, you name them all, Costco.
But not even restaurants or shit are allowed to open? I mean, is that in effect already?
Last I checked, which was this afternoon, I believe they had 72 hours. So I want to say it goes into effect on Friday for the weekend.
Wow.
When everybody's done with work and then they're looking to, screw it. Nobody's going to go for it.
But this fucking idiot sent all the COVID people to the nursing homes and a bunch of elderly died. Tens of thousands of elderly people died of COVID because he sent them there. All right. And this motherfucker just gave himself one hell of a freaking raise too.
25 grand.
A raise of 25 grand a year.
A year. Right.
Wow.
Right.
In addition to all the money he makes.
And he gave himself a $25,000 raise, and he's in the hole for $46 million.
Wow.
New York State's in the hole for $46 million. He gives himself a $25,000 raise.
Dude, you know Texas is like $100 million in the black.
and marijuana is not legal in the state there. Amazing.
We have I think $100 million rainy day fund. That's what Rick Perry used to call it, the rainy day fund.
Yeah, that's old school. Rainy day fund. War chest.
Yep, exactly. A freaking piggy bank, man. Fuck it. You know?
You know how big that piggy bank is, though?
I know, right? That's the shit right there. Dude,
this guy Cuomo, man, what does he need? He's got to buy gold and diamond nipple studs for his pierced nipples. Like, what does he need that money for?
Dude, what was that whole freaking Cuomo sexual shit that was going on for a minute?
Because when he was giving his press conferences every day, he wore a white shirt with
and you
no
can see his nipple ring.
You dead serious, bro. He had a ball belt through both nipples.
Fucking, his name should be Andrew Cuomo. It should be Andrew Homo. Andrew Homo.
Oh, just because a guy's got some nipple rings, man. Come on, you don't throw him in that basket. But this guy Cuomo, he don't.
Well,
even
no,
go in that basket.
I don't throw everybody in that basket, but I'm throwing him there.
I don't even think he deserves to be in that basket. Throw him in the East River.
No shit, right? in the East River.
See what comes out. Dip him in the East River and see what comes out.
Under the Hellgate Bridge. That's where everybody goes to throw people. Not that I know these things.
Or the Whitestone, but I don't know how.
Right. see, here, that's how you know where you lived and where I lived.
Yeah, you dump bodies over there, we dump bodies over there. Right, bunch of carpet sausages, you know.
I mean, not that we do that. That's what we've heard.
That's what we read in Newsday.
Yeah, exactly. That's the rumor. That's the rumor.
Rumor has it.
Dude, so there's a representative in New York. He's a Republican, Lee Zeldin, that says it's the government officials need to pass a basic common sense smell test when they enact the new COVID-19 restrictions. It says businesses won't survive, and they have already withstood a lot of struggles over the course of several months leading up to this, and their landlords want rent. All right, they let them slide. They let them slide all year long. The fucking landlords want rent. Landlords have a business too, man. Landlords have bills to pay too. You know. Andrew 100%. Cuomo announced on Monday a 10 p.m. curfew on bars, restaurants, and gyms or fitness centers, as well as any state liquor authority licensed establishment. Governors from Washington State, Oregon, Philadelphia, New Mexico, California also issued orders for tighter measures in the face of spiking coronavirus cases. Funny how coronavirus was dipping, right? It was being done, and now that Joe Biden's getting, all this election fraud and all this other bullshit's happening, and it's so bad. Oh wait, coronavirus again is going back up. We gotta lock shit down.
Only positive tests are going up. They're not talking about the death rate. They're still not talking about the death rate because it's well under 1%.
Right. Exactly. This isn't a situation where all the different costs to do business just automatically stop when you impose a curfew like this, he said. A lot of these restaurants and bars make the most amount of money. Many of them making a lot of money after 10 p.m., especially in New York. New York bars don't close till 4 a.m., You don't
go out till 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah, exactly. You have to pass, he continues to say, you have to pass a basic common sense smell test when you enact these regulations. If somebody wants to go work out at 10:30, God bless them. That actually spreads it out more. So where is the logic in how you just pack your gym before 10 o'clock? Mm-hmm. Yeah. If government wants to impose a shutdown of a particular business or industry, government has a responsibility of getting them through that crisis financially. That's what the man said. And then he's imposing that freaking Thanksgiving limit too, where people can't be in their own fucking houses.
And since all the Democrat states that are putting that 10-person limit for gatherings in your own home, listen, my home is my castle. I will do what I want as I may.
Mm-hmm.
You got no say when you come over that curb and you're on my grass. You got no say no more.
That's right. But in New York, 4 New York sheriffs vow not to enforce Governor Cuomo's Thanksgiving cap.
They're all upstate sheriffs.
Right, of course.
As I tip my hat to those sheriffs, where's the sheriff of New York City? Where's the sheriff of Nassau County? Where's the sheriff of Suffolk County? Everything right there around the city. Nope. Mouth shut. You better do as you say. We're gonna get rid of you.
But dude, that's where the most amount of people are at. And that when down there, even though the sheriffs are elected, I mean, it's still a political game down there. Especially in Nassau and Suffolk County.
Oh, sure.
especially in New York City. It's not really a, well, I mean, it is, but you know, the mayor runs everything. That's it. What the mayor says is, that's it. He's the godfather, you know.
Right.
And that's on Suffolk, you know, you got the county executive, and you know, you got a lot more over there. It's whose hand washes whose.
Right.
You know?
Right.
In New York, it's all the mayor.
I don't know, Gary. I mean, from your law enforcement standpoint, this is unconstitutional.
Of course it is.
What police officer with a brain is going to enforce an unconstitutional?
Ironically,
what is it? A law? A memorandum? What is it?
Well,
they don't even know what to call it.
What the thing is, well, check it out. As a border patrol agent, when I was in the academy, we were taught, okay, that if illegal aliens run into their house or into somebody's house or someplace where they're staying and it's considered a humble abode, we can't go in there.
Right.
We can't. We cannot enter a humble abode.
Need a warrant.
Right. Exactly. The freaking Constitution protects you against that, against unreasonable search and seizures.
The Constitution also protects illegal immigrants.
Of course it does.
They're on our land.
Right. Yeah. The Constitution doesn't say any citizen; it says any person.
Any person.
Yep.
Correct.
That's the wording.
And I believe there's a lot of wording changes that need to be adjusted. You know, like you just said, it says any person, but the citizen means nothing here. It means nothing to be a citizen in America anymore.
I agree. It doesn't mean shit.
If people are coming over in droves like it's nothing, and they're getting health care and they're getting money to live and food, and you know, I'm a slave. I'm not a citizen at that point.
Right. Yeah, I know. It doesn't mean shit anymore. You know, but these 4 New York sheriffs, they said they will not enforce it. Cuomo has limited indoor gatherings to 10-person maximum, which applies to the holidays in an effort to curb the rising number of coronavirus cases the state is facing. But sheriffs from Erie, Fulton, Saratoga, and Washington counties, like you said, all upstate, have all said they will not enforce the rules. We will not with regard to the Thanksgiving executive order, the Fulton County Sheriff's Office will not be enforcing it against our county's residents. Richard Giordano posted in the Fulton County Sheriff's Office page. Frankly, I am not sure it could sustain a constitutional challenge in court for several reasons, including your house is your castle, and as a sheriff with a law degree, I couldn't in good faith attempt to defend it in court, so I won't.
I like that guy Giordano.
Right?
He's from the boot. Sounds like he's from the boot.
Yep. Hey, Richard Giordano. Hey, it's Dickie Giordano.
Hey, Dickie, you remember little Dickie from the block? But that's a good sheriff, man. He went public with that. The Fulton County Sheriff. He was the first one, Giordano.
Yep.
Right? Yeah.
Yep. Erie County Sheriff Timothy B. Howard also issued a statement about the restrictions, noting he has no plans to utilize his office resources or deputies to break up the great tradition of Thanksgiving dinner because there was 11 people there.
How many deputies do you think they got up there in the departments? You know, 5, 7?
It depends on the size of the county, but yeah.
Right. Small departments.
Mm-hmm.
You know, another thing with Cuomo is he's asking your neighbors to rat you out if you do have over 10 people.
Snitches get stitches, bitch.
He is totally pushing for people to rat out their neighbors.
Snitches get fucking stitches.
Yes. It's the words we live by.
That's all I got to say about that. Fucking who the fuck wants to snitch on somebody else, man? You know,
with New York, it seems like it gets worse and worse. And you got out a long time ago. I feel like I got out by the skin of my teeth.
Dude, you know, you and I have a friend in common that we've both been trying to get out of New York, and the dude just won't fucking budge.
No.
Everything, yeah, but no, but this, but dude, and he's fucking miserable, and he fucking knows it. You know, he's miserable, and he fucking knows it, but he won't leave.
I tell you, I was lied to my life living in New York, being told that you can't move down south. They don't pay. They don't pay. They don't
Right.
pay. They pay.
They pay.
They pay.
Bro, let me.
Pretty damn good.
You know when I realized this? I started to realize it in 1986. I took a vacation to see my dad. Right? Well, I'm sorry, I never had a dad. I took a vacation to see my father. And he was living in Miami. And he bought me a plane ticket. And I went to go see him. And I regretted it because my father was a fucking asshole. But he was living in Miami at the time, North Miami Beach. And lived in a high rise, paid $10,000 a month in rent.
Holy shit.
Couldn't pay child support, but he paid $10,000 a month in rent. But what a wicked view. And I got down there and I was like, whoa. And I went and on my own, he was working. So on my own expense, I went out and I rented the freaking Wave Runner. I was like, oh, this is freaking great. You know? So when I joined the Coast Guard, you know, and I got stationed in Key West in 1989, for the first time, bro, I was water skiing, I was jet skiing, wave running, I was scuba diving, jumped out of airplanes, took a flying lesson, going out underway on ship, doing all kinds of freaking shit. I was like, man, it was like I was living MTV Sports. You know, it's like I was living MTV Sports. I was like, this is freaking awesome. I never thought I'd be scuba diving. I never even thought of scuba diving. And meanwhile, all my shipmates were like, hey, man, let's go get our scuba diving licenses. I was like, okay, let's go. And dude, we were freaking scuba diving, you know, let's go skydive. Boom, we're freaking skydiving.
Almost like a little bit of a culture shock, you know?
Yeah. Life was good, dude. Life was good.
Life is a lot different outside New York.
When I grew up in New York, I always wore boots, jeans, leather jacket, you know, bandana around my head because, you know, when we going out to drink, you know, I had to have a chain in my pocket, if not some other accessories, if you know what I mean. You know, down in Key West,
toiletries.
Down when I was
travel with your own toiletries.
When I was down in Key West, we used to go freaking drinking flip-flops and shorts and tank tops. I was like, man, this is great. You know?
It never gets cold here. What is this world I'm living in?
We were sloppy Joes. And then when we were confined to the ship, you know, when we were on duty or whatever, we'd go out on the pier and we'd fish off the pier. It was just like such a good life, you know? And even when I was at Station Lauderdale, man, we did a lot of search and rescue, chased down some dopers. Did a lot of shit up there at Lauderdale, and I was having a time of my life. And then my freaking first wife tricked me into coming back to New York, and all of a sudden there I am at Jones Beach. I'm like, what the fuck?
Miserable.
Oh, fucking hated it.
Wintertime, looking at a bare nothingness.
Bro, check this out. And when I was at Station Fort Lauderdale, because it was so hot down there, we used to work what they called tropical hours. Trop hours.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
So we started work at 7 a.m. and we got a 20-minute break at 10:30, and at 1 o'clock we were off.
Come back at 4 or 5.
No, we were off. We come back next day.
No, next day.
That was it. That was our work day. That was it.
Oh shit!
Your hard-earned tax dollars at work. So I had a friend. I remember his name was Billy. I can't remember his last name. But he had a boat. He had a ski nautique. It was a ski boat. So me and him, I'd ride my motorcycle to his house early in the morning, right around 6 a.m. We'd water ski down the Intercoastal Waterway to the station. More of the boat, getting our shower, take a shower, getting our uniforms, work on the boats, do rescue, do whatever it is. If we had duty, we'd stay or whatnot, right? And then after work at 1 o'clock, we'd water ski back.
That's nice.
Dude, we take a boat to work. Yeah. Dude, and for me, it was better because he didn't live too far from my house. The station was further, and you had to go around all these highways and then go down because the station was kind of like on a state park, at the tip of a state park. So You had to go all around over a bridge, get on the state park in Dania, Florida, and then you had to go through the park for like 4 or 5 miles. So when we were on the waterway, we just freaking zoomed right up to the station. It took us 20 minutes.
Straight line.
Yeah. So it was even shorter for me to go to his house. So we'd water ski to work. We go to work by boat. Has anybody out there ever gone to work by boat? I had a freaking great time. Hold on,
Crickets.
more alcohol.
Crickets.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed my time on the boat in New York, but we only got to use the boat 2 months out of the year.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can't enjoy it up there. It's freezing.
Mm-hmm.
You got to go bundled up. Where are you going? For tuna? You go for tuna. You got to bundle up.
I tell you what, I've been on board both shores of Long Island when I was in the Coast Guard, because I was at Jones Beach. I was never at Fire Island, but I was out at Mauritius for a while, right?
Okay.
And I tell you right now, the North
Where's
Shore.
the Mauritius one? In
East Mauritius.
Smith Point?
East Mauritius.
East Mauritius, Smith Point Park?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. So let me tell you, the North Shore has a South Shore beat when it comes to freaking partying.
Okay.
Yep. Like up in Lloyd's Neck, right? Like up there in Lloyd's Neck, like just Oyster Bay around there. There's a little cove we used to call Sandigger's Cove. It was just a little inlet. And dude, every weekend boats would just go there and moor up, and it was nothing but girls in bikinis, people partying. We pull our boat in there and just try to take pot off the people so they wouldn't be smoking. And we didn't give a shit about the pot. We gave a shit about them being stoned and going out there on the freaking boat and hurting somebody. Yeah, because there's no regulations when it comes to driving a boat. You could be 12-year-old and have a freaking 43-foot cigarette boat with 4 freaking 540 Merc cruisers.
Well, up in New York now, there are requirements.
Nope.
Now. Yes, you have to have you have to take the boating course, right? You have to take the boating safety course, and I think you have to be 16 now to operate a boat. Yeah, they changed that, man. There's too many accidents.
Dude, I popped
run over.
I used to stop freaking kids on boats that were 12 years old driving a freaking boat.
With no parent there.
With no parent.
But you're also talking about Eaton's Neck. All right. So for the listeners and the viewers, try to view this in your head. On the water of Long Island in New York, houses are about, I think the lowest house is probably about $5 million in that area.
Mm-hmm.
So most of these houses are somebody's.
Right.
They're not nobody's. They're all somebody's up on the North Shore.
So one thing that I knew about there, from Northport, when you go to Eaton's Neck, you have to go through Asheroken, right?
Right. Asheroken.
Right. Yeah. You know who lived in Asheroken? Who had a house right on Asheroken? Was Jackie Gleason.
Oh, Jackie Gleason?
Jackie Gleason lived on Asheroken. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yep. And also, and if you ever drive up there, I don't know if it's still his, because I was there freaking 20 plus years ago, but there's a house. If you're heading towards Eaton's Neck, it's on the left, and it's got a gate, and it's got 2 big lions on it. You know who owns that house?
Who owns that?
The guy that owns Sbarro Pizzas.
Oh,
what's his name? John
Sbarro's.
Yeah, that's what I said. Sbarro, whatever.
Sbarro's.
Yeah.
Yeah, my
Johnny,
wife went to school
Johnny
with
Sbarro
them.
is his name? Johnny Sbarro? I think it is.
Is it Johnny? Well, the kids are running it now.
Yeah, but whatever. That's there, and it was freaking a 3-story freaking house with glass all over it, dude.
My wife's parents owned a florist their whole life, and they used to. They were the florists for the Sbarros.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Got some good stories. I heard some good stories about the Sbarros. Man.
Yep. And then of course my
wealthy people.
Right. And then my buddy, of course, Darius Kasparidis, lived right there in Northport. He was a New York Ranger.
Your buddy.
Hey, I used to take his boat out. I used to take his.
That just sounds so weird, man.
He wasn't my buddy.
That guy.
He wasn't my buddy.
I watched that guy play hockey.
He wasn't my buddy when he was an Islander.
Oh no! Oh no! You wrote him up for a ticket, didn't you? When he was an islander?
I didn't write him up, but I did board his vessel. He had a 30-foot Grady White, right? And it was called the Casper with a K, because that's how he spelled the last name, Casperitis. It was called the Casper.
Right.
So we saw him going out one time, and we stopped him. And all I see is this big blonde dude with freaking muscles, and he had a Flexall 454. So remember that freaking rub, the Flexall 454? Yeah, well, he had the T-shirt. He had the T-shirt. So he's going like this, what? You know, raising his arms. And I stop him, and I said, U.S. Coast Guard, sir, we're here to make sure your vessel's in compliance with all federal laws and regulations. He's like, you guys just boarded my boat the other day. I said, well, you have the boarding form? And he's like, the what? I said, the boarding form that they gave you the other day.
You had to break it down in his language.
So he's like, I have it down below. I was like, well, go get it. So he comes up and gets it, and he shows it to me. And the guy, the first thing I do is look to see who did the boarding, because more than likely it was from my station, right? So the guy that did the boarding was actually standing right next to me. So I looked. I said, Adam Pika. I said, that you? He says, yeah. I said, you boarded him the other day? He goes, yeah, he was good. I was like, all right, Mr. Darius Casper. Oh shit, you're Darius Casperitis. He goes, yes, I'm Darius. I play with the Islanders. I was like, I hate the fucking Islanders. and dude, he hit me right back, dude. He was like, oh, you must be a Mark Messier fan. I was like,
Skippy.
I was like, damn straight I am. And eventually he became shortly after that, he became a Ranger. And we actually stayed in touch. I saw him out there, and I'd stop and say hi. So when he was gone playing, I used to check on his boat, and he let me take his boat out several times while he wasn't there.
That's a nice boat.
It was a badass boat, yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny.
So
that's like you'd never expect to hear a name like that. You know what I mean?
Dude, and he was mean too. When he was an Islander, him and Messier threw down hard, bro. Casperitis and Messier.
That's what he did, man.
Yep.
That's why he was
the enforcer, bro.
Yep.
You remember that dude, Marty McSorley? McSorley was a mean motherfucker, dude. I forgot who it was, but I think he was on San Jose at the time. And they were getting into words on each other's face, and he grabbed him by his jersey and with his helmet, bam, right into his face.
Ooh.
Right, I was like, oh, he got ejected from the game and everything, man. But McSorley didn't fuck around, bro.
Hey, greatest hockey movie of all time. Go.
Slapshot.
Slapshot. There is no other.
Nope. Slapshot. The Hansons.
The Hanson brothers.
Dude, hold on. You know what? We're late. Dude, we are so late on the freaking music. Hold on.
What's going on?
I found it.
What's going on here?
I found it.
Oh.
I couldn't find it. All right.
The music's playing. I'm like, all right, I'll go dark. You know,
I'm doing accounting. I'm doing accounting. All right.
Carlton and everybody. It's not unusual to be loved by anyone.
All right, as I've said before, the Gary Brugman podcast is proud to have been picked up by and is now part of the Heroes Media Group network. Check out their articles and other podcasts on heroesmediagroup.com. You can find us there as well, or you can go to my webpage, GaryBrugman.com, and there's a link to all the episodes there. There's a sponsors page. There's my story. I got a couple of pictures up there. Go check it out. I want to thank Active Carry Technologies right there. Active Carry Technologies. Check out activecarrytech.com. Active Carry Technologies was developed for everyone, and after several years of developing kits with state and federal agencies, they saw an opportunity to cover a few concepts that were being ignored. The first idea is that everyone is capable of being a first responder. So go to activecarrytech.com and check out their IFAKs, their tactical kits, and their merchandise. And I swear to God, I fucking love them. I fucking love these guys. I fucking love these guys. They're
I
awesome.
fucking love the posts.
Follow them on
I
Active.
love those posts.
It's at Active Carry on Instagram and at Active Carry Nation on as a backup. So, and of course, we need to thank.
Come on.
Bam!
Oh,
American Bourbon.
America.
American Bourbon, Recon Marine owned, bottled in Galveston, Texas. American Bourbon gives back to several nonprofit organizations such as TAPS, Recon Sniper Foundation, and many others. It's aged in oak for a minimum of 1 year, and you get a quality bourbon at an affordable shelf price of $21 to $24. It's carried in 45 states. Go get you some. American Bourbon.
Wrong camera. Wrong camera.
Oh, no.
America.
I got it right here. That's what the guy pointed. But American
No,
Bourbon.
you pointed. I like this one better. Yeah, I like the knuckles, man. Knuckle up.
There you go,
That's
baby.
badass. American Bourbon.
American Bourbon.
Recon made.
There you go. Check it
Get you
out.
some.
Get you some American Bourbon.
America.
And of course, we have. Who's missing? Swifty! What's up, Swifty? Swifty! Dude, I got something to confess.
Uh-oh.
I still.
Hold on. Another camera angle? Confessions of Gary Brugman.
Bro, I still haven't called Swifty.
Oh, no, Swifty. What's going
I
on?
have not called Swifty yet, bro. Eric, I'm sorry. I'm not dissing you. I swear to God. Call me.
I saw a post
Uh-oh.
that our pal Swifty put up that talked about how a man wanted to buy a table and the guy selling it said it was $1,500. And the guy was like, "Oh, that's way too expensive. I wouldn't pay more than $800 for that." So he's like, "Well, why don't you make it?" And it listed all the things, you had to get the tools.
I saw that post. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a great post, man. Way to go, Swift, man. That was a good one. That caught my eye. I passed that around.
Right.
And if it amazes me that sometimes and I'm not trying to dig any friends. I'm just trying to say that, if you have a friend that has a business, why would you go there looking for something for nothing? Why
Right.
not pay him? Because that's what he's there. He's there to do business. So why don't you support him
Dude.
and pay for your stuff?
Let me tell you something, brother. My buddy Joey Max, he taught me that lesson real quick. He says, "Bro, we're bros, and I'll give you the best price that I can because you're my bro, and I always will. But I don't give shit away for free. I'm in business.
Right.
I'm in business. And it's like, like I told John St. Nick, John, I bought some books for Christmas presents and stuff, He gave me a really good deal. I was like, "Dude, are you making money?" He's like, "Dude, I don't make money off my friends." I was like, "I get that, but you're in business, bro.
Right.
You're in business,
There's a different
Yeah.
frame of thought you need to have for that, right? You can't break even because that's not why you're doing it.
Exactly. When I have my tool truck, man, hey, you know what? I gave some deals to my friends, but they're like, "Well, how much you making?" I was like, "Well, none of your business how much I'm fucking making. You're getting a
Right.
deal." You're getting a deal. The thing is, I'm here to make money, man. If you want to hang out, with me and party, cool. Let's go drink some beers. I'll buy.
Right. But don't come around here looking for free shit.
don't come ask me to discount my business.
Right.
Or not. Let me rephrase that. Not discount, but not make a living.
Right.
know?
Not support me in my endeavors.
Exactly, brother. Exactly.
It's a frame of thought and just, food for thought for people. If you have a friend that sells T-shirts, don't go to Walmart and buy T-shirts. Buy some T-shirts off your friend.
Yep. Well, I'm doing that with my soup guy. There's a guy in Houston.
Oh, soup Nazi?
Not soup. Suit.
Oh, suit. Okay.
Threads, brother. Threads. Come on. Who you talking to?
Oh.
So those that don't know me, I have this bad habit of getting custom-made suits. All
For
right?
those who don't know me,
Custom-tailored
hi, I'm
suits.
Gary Brugman.
I'm a very humble guy, but I can be a real fucking snob when I want to be. You know, I have this craving for custom fit suits because God, they fit so fucking good. So I've been going to this place for a while, and I'm not discontented with them, but you know, they're not bad. They're pretty good. But there's a guy that I ran in through my bro Chad Prather called a Houston Suit Guy, and the guy's an Army vet.
Okay.
So I'm gonna give him a shot.
Better.
I'm gonna give him a shot.
Okay.
You know.
Now listen. When he's measuring your inseam, if he cups your penis, that's gay.
That's not how you measure pants.
It's not how you saw the episode of Friends I'm talking about. All right. I love how you catch my references.
What are you talking about? That's how you measure pants.
That's how you measure pants.
No, it's not.
Yeah. If you're in jail.
Yeah. If you're in Rikers. Dude, that was funny. What are you talking about? He's been measuring me that since I was little. Oh my God.
Dude, I love how you catch my references, bro. Like, I'll throw it out there just to see if you catch it. Sometimes they pass by, but most of the time you catch it, boy. Dude, that's funny.
That's funny shit. That was a funny freaking episode.
Hey, did you hear about Twitter wants to bring a dislike button?
Dude, let me tell you something. I might be losing my Twitter account soon. Because and the only reason I haven't done it yet is because literally I don't have enough time. Hold on, I'm gonna make a tweet right now. Tweet's done. All right.
What?
I have this stream deck where I have pre-programmed shit. So I press a button and it sends a tweet. Check my Twitter. It's on there right now.
I will. So continue on.
So anyway, dude, when I was watching those hearings the other day, I've seen.
He did. That's awesome. That's awesome. Please continue, brother. Go ahead.
I've seen Jack Dorsey before, but this time, and I never liked the guy. I mean, Zuckerberg. I don't like Zuckerberg, but you know, he. I know he's a freaking prick because I saw The Social Network, you know, or whatever that.
He scares me, bro. He scares me. He looks like a sorcerer.
Dude, Chad Prather said he looked like a shaved gerbil.
Shaved gerbil.
But Jack Dorsey just looked like a fucking douchebag, bro. He looked like a fucking douchebag. And I'm gonna make that tweet and be like, I may lose my account over this, but at Jack, you know, looked nothing like all he looked like was a fucking douchebag, and everything he said was douchey.
Douchey.
You know? I mean, what a fucking scumbag this guy is. And Ted Cruz hammered him, dude.
Ted Cruz has been on fire, my man.
Yep.
Fire.
Yep. I wish he was on fire for me that way, motherfucker. Told me he was gonna be.
I wish somebody lit a fire under his ass 2 years ago.
But yeah, dude, Jack Dorsey what a freaking dick, dude. In his answers, in his condescending shit, you know?
He creeps me out. He totally creeps me out.
Yeah. Just a fucking douche, bro. I didn't like him one fucking bit.
And Zuckerberg, how can I put this? I think he is robotic. Yeah. I think he is something other than human. Dude,
well, you remember
and look at it, Elon Musk. He wants to put a chip in your brain to download your subconscious.
Elon Musk?
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah.
He don't want my fucking brain, bro.
It's in development. People are in trials.
That's crazy.
You will have a chip in your brain so you could download your consciousness, so you could pull that chip out and put it in another body and live forever.
Wow.
Is that some ungodly shit right there?
It is. It is. It's crazy, man.
That's not the way things were meant to be. Sorry.
Bro, so we've got about 10 minutes left. We got to catch up on some stuff.
What you got?
All right. So, real quick, they keep saying that there's no evidence of election fraud. We all know that's bullshit. All right. You know what? If Biden wins the election, so be it. All right. I don't want him to. All right. I don't trust him. And it's not because I don't want a Democrat in office. I really don't give a shit who's in office. But it's the future of our country that we have to worry about.
The character of the person.
Exactly. And I don't trust that motherfucker. People talk all the shit you want to about Donald Trump. Donald Trump's been a freaking outstanding president. And I don't understand if you're a freaking Republican or whatever and you don't like Donald Trump and you went for Biden. How the fuck can you do that? It's like treason. It's like treason. I feel it's like treason. And I'm not caught on the freaking Trump freaking propaganda and all that shit. It's like freaking treason. Because our country has never been in the best situation that it has been like it is now. He's a president for the people. And I'm one, and I'll tell you right now, T. I'll tell you right now, I am proud to say that Donald Trump is my president.
Me too.
And I support him in everything that he does. All right. And it's bullshit. Can you imagine everything? Look at this fucking election. Can you imagine if the Democrats would have tried to put half this fucking effort into helping the president do the things that he wanted to do for the country? If the Democrats would have jumped on board and helped him, half the effort. You could still try to impeach him, but give him a little bit of effort. Help him a little bit. Do your part. No, don't do it for him. Don't do it for him. Do it for your freaking constituents. Do it for America. Do it for your country. Do it for your people. Do it for your fellow fucking American. Half of the effort that you put into trying to fuck him into helping him. And this fucking country would be unstoppable right now, bro.
Well, if we learned anything, we learned that there is a cabal.
Okay.
We learned that there is other forces at play.
I know that the deep state is ugly.
How deep it runs, man.
The deep state is fucking ugly, and it's scary. It's scary the shit that these people are fucking capable of.
We learned a lot, and we didn't learn a fraction of what really goes on behind the scenes.
Right.
Did you see the numbers for the voting? Donald Trump was leading in Michigan, and then all of a sudden at 3:43 in the morning, you see a spike on the votes.
Right.
That gave Joe Biden over 143,000 votes.
Right.
To give him Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
To prove the evidence is there.
And Wisconsin and freaking Pennsylvania.
And Pennsylvania.
And Arizona.
Yep.
I mean, and
Nevada.
And how can freaking Biden even stand there with a freaking face and look people in the fucking face?
And you know what all us Trump supporters are going to do if Biden is the president? We're going to go to work and we're going to pay our taxes.
We're going to go about our lives until the next election.
Our duty. Right. Right.
Yep.
But me,
Dude,
I feel like we should be rioting in the streets over this crook be getting the White House. He's a crook.
So BLM is after Biden now because they want him to appoint, I forgot who, to be a black person. And then they're also after what's the fucking California governor? Newsom. Newsom, yeah, Gavin Newsom. They're after freaking Newsom because they said that the freaking that Twatmala Harris's seat has to has to go to a black woman. There's no compromise. It has to go to a black woman. Since when does skin color fucking?
It goes to who do you elect? It goes to who the people elect.
Nope. No. The Senate seat, the governor gives out the Senate seat. That's why Blagojevich went to jail. Remember?
Oh, right. She's right.
Right.
Special election for that.
Right. The governor appoints it.
Right.
So he's saying it's got BLM is saying it's got to go to a black woman. So I mean,
speaking of governors, Gary. Speaking of governors,
sugar cookie.
This just in, Governor Greg Abbott says there will be no more lockdowns in the state of Texas.
Woo!
Good move, Governor. Good move. Governor Abbott, good move.
That's because he remembers, because last time he locked everything down, Chad Prather running for president. Now Matthew McConaughey is saying he's gonna.
Matthew McConaughey?
Yeah,
no.
Matthew McConaughey is saying
you.
he's gonna run for governor.
Yeah, no, thank you. You don't want him as your governor.
I've met the guy. He's pretty cool, but no, I don't want him as a governor. He can keep on. He can keep on making Lincoln commercials for all I care. I still won't buy a Lincoln.
The car commercials.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll buy a Cadillac before I buy a Lincoln.
Right. But dude, dude. We're almost out of time. But what happened in Michigan, dude? Real quick, tell me the story about what happened in Michigan. They switched the vote. The Republican, they were going to dox him.
Oh, okay. I was just thinking because I just talked about Michigan, but Michigan is a hotbed for action. So the Republican delegate who signs off on certifying all the votes wasn't going to sign the paperwork to make the ballots official until he was threatened and his family was threatened by this newly elected Democrat in Michigan who basically gave the man's neighborhood, his address, the community he lived in, gave the school district and school that his kids go to. And because that information went out, it forced this Republican to sign off and approve the ballots.
Okay.
Well, I guess the right people got in touch with them and said, that's called blackmail, and you can't do that. So if you would like to file charges on him, you could file charges on him, and you could rescind your signature on certifying those ballots.
Nice.
So he wouldn't sign it, then he did sign it, then he rescinded it because his family was put on blast by this Marxist Democrat who was just, I had it up, but I went and looked at your tweet because you told me you tweeted. So now I can't find it. I would love to put his name on blast right now, but he was. Well, how do you do that to somebody? You know what I mean,
dude? Dude, and then they're saying that there's no evidence of election fraud. There's crazy amounts of election fraud, and like I said, the part that
overwhelming.
The part that look, they just found, what was it? Freaking almost 7,000 ballots in Georgia that haven't been processed.
What about the person that counted the Biden ballot 4 times? The same ballot ran it 4 times, counted it 4 times, and it was in the notes by the person that was observing.
Wow.
I mean, listen.
I don't know what to say about the shit that's going on right now, and all I know is that if we lose the election, we lose the election. I'm not gonna be a pussy about it.
Yeah, but not like not like this. If we have fraud going on like this, we have to address it.
I hope that Donald Trump in his last few months fucking sets a fire under all their fucking asses, dude. Sets a fire under their ass and freaking sends them running.
Well, here's another breaking news. Jim Jordan and James Comer call for immediate congressional investigation into the 2020 election.
Good. Get Congress in it. Fuck it.
They're slowly doing things, but it looks like Sleepy Joe is going to be taking the reins. Is
what it is, man. Life goes on.
And so it does. I wish I could find this Democrat's name that blasted this person's information, but I can't find it. We'll have to put it in the title.
Any shout outs?
Shout outs to everybody listening. Have a happy and healthy, and be don't get sucked into this news media shit anymore. Be happy and healthy, and your mental health is big. So take care of yourself. For everybody listening, shout out to you.
Roger that. I want to give a shout out to Howitzer Clothing. Howitzer Clothing on howitzerclothing.com, Howitzer Clothing on Instagram, because I got this cool motherfucking hat. Check it out.
Ooh, I like that.
Yep.
Is that fitted or is it?
No, it's a snapback.
Okay. Nice.
That's a bad motherfucker right there, and it's a PVC patch in the front. I like it.
Yeah, I like those better.
They got some cool swag on there. Check it out, dude. I love this camera. Check it out. It just blurs out the back.
Yeah, shut up.
And then check it out. Check it out
again.
I mean, I am, but check it out. Wham! There we go. Look at that. I love technology, but dude, the Enterprise is looking really good. I will post a picture of the Enterprise so that y'all can see what I talk about when I'm firing up the Enterprise. But brother,
oh no. Well, that concludes this episode of the Gary Brugman Podcast. Please like and subscribe on social media. I'm your man, Big Daddy Roughneck, saying stay frosty and always watch your six.
hey, thanks you again for being here for another full hour of the podcast. Stay safe, stay vigilant, be savage. God, Texas, and honor first. God bless y'all. God bless Texas. God bless America. We love you. Out.
Oh, we chatted a lot there, Mr. Brugman.
We sure did.